Hi, it's Gwyneth here on a fabulous Feel Good Friday, helping you to feel good about being you so that you get to promote yourself, you get to market yourself with confidence, you get to build fabulous working relationships in an international environment where it can be very, very challenging when you've got different values, different beliefs, different backgrounds. Life is a bit of a minefield sometimes, but let me tell you, you are so much better off than people potentially are going to be in the future, and I'll tell you why. So I want to talk a little bit about artificial intelligence and technology. Now, don't get me wrong, I love technology. I love the fact that I am able to record this video on a Friday morning, upload it onto YouTube, send it out in an email with a link, so that I can communicate with you and hopefully give you a little bit of inspiration or motivation, or at least encourage you to consider the options that you have available to you. But things are going a little bit too far, in my opinion. A couple of weeks ago, I was in England and I went into a post office. Now, the post office, it wasn't even a proper post office as such. It's inside a shop, so the post office is already decreasing in size. And a couple of people had bought my books, so I went into the post office. I wanted to send them. There was a young lady working on the counter. It was clear that she was working on something. She looked up at me. She nodded as if to say, I'll be with you in a second. I stood back. I don't want to interrupt somebody. You know how irritating it is when you're trying to concentrate and somebody just comes and interrupts you. Another member of staff approached me. Would I like to go to the machines around the corner and do the posting system myself? I said, no, thank you. I would rather speak to this human being. And the woman said, no, but it'll only, it won't take you long. I can show you what to do. I can go with you. And I said, no, thank you. I would rather speak to this young lady here. I'd rather wait for her. She's almost finished. And this woman said again, come with me. Let's do it. She's only going to do what I'm going to show you how to do. Oof, not great. So she spent several minutes going through, typing in the postcode, weighing the flipping envelope, measuring the stupid envelope, printing off the label, putting it on the envelope. It was ridiculous. It took 7 or 8 minutes to do these two things because she was explaining it all to me, and she was clearly, proud of this fantastic machinery that they've got there. But it's rubbish because, what then is the young girl on the counter? What is she there for? And then it's got me thinking, we complain about millennials. I know that's a big generalism, but we complain about millennials and young people for not wanting to work, for not being decisive, for being airy-fairy and not being able to, just do a job. But if you think about it on a subliminal, on a subconscious level, what we're saying to them is you must go out and find a job. And on the other side of things, in that particular case, we're saying we don't actually need you because we've got a machine that does it just as well, thank you. What message does that send to younger people? Now, this goes further. This goes into the whole human resources digitalization thing. Great! Those people in HR, and I respect that you have a difficult job, we have to spend even less time contacting, connecting, communicating with people one-to-one because we can do it all via automated systems. Brilliant! Really? Had you considered that if we carry on going in this vein, that not in my generation, maybe not in your generation, but a few generations down the line, the machines really will take over? I think it's incredibly important for each and every human being who enjoys being a human being to understand the importance of communicating, of showing up as who you are, of not tolerating, not surviving, but standing up for yourself and thriving. Instead of looking for reasons to blame systems, go against the system, or don't even go against the system, stand up for what it is that you want to do. There is so much going on in the world right now. The whole climate change. We can't stop climate change. We can maybe slow it down, but it's happened a couple of times already. We're not going to stop it. But it's all about acknowledging you for the fabulous being that you are And maybe we should learn how to use technology and artificial intelligence in a way that complements the human race instead of trying to replace things that we can do. You know, it's great to go into a supermarket or somewhere where you get some money off vouchers because they know exactly what you bought last time. I have no problem with that. And I also have no problem with when I book a flight online with the airline having my data there, just so long as I know it's secure, so I don't have to type it out every time. But replacing a human being by a stupid machine that actually takes me just as long to do as it would her, well, she would probably do it faster, that's rubbish. Come on. Now, if you are in Rome, if you have anything to do with the Food and Agricultural Organisation in Rome, I will very much look forward to meeting you potentially, because I'm going to be addressing the Association of Professionals in the FAO in Rome on Wednesday, on the 25th of September. So if you're there, I very, very much look forward to meeting you. Until next time, I wish you a fabulous Feel Good Friday, an amazing weekend. Loads of love, and bye for now.